treatment. Not you, Steve. You're not getting Jessica Bird from the Sheriff's Department. And so this team is going to work some magic and make you really feel special. We're going to have a makeover, and at the end of the show, we're going to come back and see Jessica. All righty? There you go.
Y'all have fun. Jessica,
yes.
I've been trying to get this ever since we've been doing this.
Yes, Steve thought he was going to get in on this gig this year, but nope, can't do it. Every year you want to get your hair done. I know. So we're going to go ahead and get the show started tonight with the Vice Chair of our Board of Trustees, Sandra Carroll, and she's going to be talking with the Division Chair of Arts and Sciences, Lou Gravis, about an innovative initiative here at the college.
Thank you. Interview. We're going to talk about the Viking Express song. Would you please tell us what exactly is the Viking Express?
Sure, I'd be glad to. The Viking Express is a brand new program. We're very excited about it. We're going to start it this fall, where a student can get an Associate of Arts degree in just 1 year. We have two different options. We have an online option where all of the courses that the student takes are completely online, and then we also have a hybrid option where some of the courses are online and some are hybrid, which means that sometimes they'll meet 1 day a week, and then the other part of the time those classes will be online as well.
And next, what kind of student is best suited for the Viking Express?
The ideal student is someone that's self-motivated, someone that doesn't procrastinate, because procrastination is a student's biggest enemy in an online course setting. Someone that is, like I said, really motivated and driven and is very goal-oriented, because the courses meet for 8 weeks. So it's basically like a semester cut in half with twice as much work. But again, they can complete the program in a year.
And next, what are some of the major advantages of the Viking Express?
Some of the major advantages are, like I said earlier, you can get your degree in just 1 year, which typically an Associate of Arts degree would take 2 years if a student were going full-time. Another advantage is the financial savings, because it would cost significantly less money. In fact, if someone is getting a bachelor's degree, potentially they could save up to $6,000. So there's this savings that's involved in it too. And also the fact, like I mentioned too, that it's online, so the person isn't physically committed to coming here on campus, but they can do their work at their own time when it's convenient for them.
It sounds like a wonderful program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra and Lou. And now we have one of Barbara Taylor's voice students, Anna Edwards, who is a student at Harold's Christian Academy. Thank you for helping us tonight, Anna.
Thank you. If there's a wrong way to say it, a wrong way to play it, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong way to do it, a right way to screw it up, nobody does it like me. I've got a big loud mouth, I'm always talking much too free. If you go for tact and manners, better stay away from me. If there's a wrong way to keep it cool, a right way to be a fool, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong bell, I ring it, a wrong note, I sing it, nobody does it like me. If there's a problem, I duck it, I don't solve it, I just muck it up, nobody does it like me. And so I try to be a lady, I'm no lady, I'm a fraud. And when I talk like a lady, what I sound like is a fraud. If there's a wrong way to get a guy, a right way to lose a guy, nobody does it like me. Like me.
Wow, let's give Anna a hand. Thank you for being with us tonight. We appreciate it. And next we have our foundation, our college president, Dr. Bill Starling, and he's going to talk with the Vice President of the Foundation, Ann Fairclough. They have an exciting project they're going to share with you that's about to get started here on campus that will not only benefit our students, but our community as well.
Ann, thank you for coming in today. We have a few minutes to try to describe to those that are listening what Develop the East consists of and what the vision for the foundation and the college is for that space, and just give people a sense of the opportunities that we think we're going to afford not only the students of the college, but the community in general.
Well, as a foundation board member, I've been excited about this since I first heard about it. Although it really just hit me today, driving up and coming to speak with y'all tonight about how amazing this could be. It's a beautiful night tonight, the sun's beginning to set, and we have this wonderful space on the east part of our campus that will soon be, I believe, a community hub for exercise, recreation, any sorts of community activities, as well as a great asset to the school for sports and student gatherings. So I'm so excited to see where this goes.
Just a little bit about the history. I have been here a long time, and when I came to work here a number of decades ago, we actually leased that space for soybeans and corn, and so it was only about 20-some years ago that it was taken out of agricultural use just to be used as an open area. But we're sitting on one of the most important parcels and accessible parcels in the county, and we have an opportunity working with the foundation and the generosity of the foundation directors and those that contribute to create what will essentially be an urban park in downtown Clinton, which will do so much for our student activities to support many of our faculty initiatives, and we hope will be a destination place for many of our community partners who want to use it.
Oh, it will be. And Bill's a lot older than me. I don't remember when it was a soybean field, but I truly don't think that's going to be the highest and best use of that parcel. For me, seeing our students out there and the community out there taking advantage of it is a great use of the foundation investment. We've put almost $250,000 into that from the foundation and are really eager to see where it goes. I encourage all the community to follow the project.
We hope actually to begin breaking ground and having construction begin sometime this week with some of the walking paths laid out. The initial phase is going to add some 45 or 46 what I call park lights or whatever, so to illuminate the area, so that if you want to walk later into the evening, you'll have a safe place for the community to come out and do that. This is the first phase. The second phase will extend the pathway around the back of the campus, and the third way will unite it so that we hope to have about a mile loop on the campus that's available to all our students and staff and faculty here, as well as the community. We have visions, as we have discussed, of perhaps creating a pavilion and some support spaces. So in Sampson County, if we want to have outdoor activities, we will be able to support them in a way that I think everyone will be happy and appreciate, and it's just going to bring a dimension to our community and hopefully to the greater county as a result of your support and your fellow directors' leadership on this. So on behalf of the college family, the trustees, members of our community, and those who are actually much younger than me who will take advantage of it, thank you for your leadership on this.
Happy to do.
And now I have the opportunity to introduce Miss Orange County. Ashton, please take it away for us.
Thank you. Don't know just where I'm going, and tomorrow it's a little overwhelming, and the air, it's cold, but I'm not the same anymore. This is the moment I stand here on my own. This is the rite of passage that will somehow lead me home. I can't be afraid, it's my turn to be brave. Lightning afraid. It's my turn to be brave.
Bravo, Ashton, that was beautiful. Again, Ashton Blackburn, she is a Midway student, a senior, also a CCP student taking dual enrolled classes here at the college, and she's Miss Orange County, but she's also going to be living in Orange County next year, right? As
Chapel Hill.
Go Hills. There you go. Thank you, Ashton. We appreciate it. So, and next we're going to hear from one of our instructors in Human Services Technology, B.G. Kennedy, who will be talking with one of his students, Adele Wright.
Good evening, Ms. Wright. I appreciate you being here. I've enjoyed having you in the program thus far, and I just wanted to talk to you just for a minute to ask a few questions, one of them being what has been your favorite course so far?
Good evening. Thank you for having me here. My favorite would be interpersonal relations, and that's because it's very useful at work and at home, and actually it's very useful in your everyday life.
Right. We've talked some over the past few months about a new certificate we have as well, and that certificate involves 4 classes. The classes are interpersonal relations, the one you mentioned, crisis intervention, working with diversity, and substance abuse overview. Students that want that certificate can receive that by taking the 4 classes. You'll get that as well as your diploma. Now, with all that information, what do you intend to do with your degree?
Well, you know, Mr. Kennedy, we have talked in the past about my love for working with the teenagers. That's something I just simply love. I would hope to be able to get with an agency that serves youth, such as Falcon Children's Home.
Right. Very good. The Human Services Technology certificate would enable you to do that, and it will enhance the skills of those who are interested in the certificate program to help them better serve folks in retail or to work in agencies such as healthcare or other agencies that serve the public. Now, you returned after several years, and you and I've talked some about the challenges you had, but what made you decide to return to school?
Well, I've been wanting to return to school for a long time. The opportunity arose for me to be able to do so. So it was just better for me to be able to do that. At that time, it was right there for me, so I took advantage of it.
Right. Why did you choose Sampson Community College of Human Services?
For one thing, I searched out the program in the area. It was closer to my home, and it offered a program that I was interested in. It's going to help me with my teams.
Okay. You talked again about challenges with technology and challenges with the language of the college. And did you get any help?
I got tons of help. It's been a long time since I've been in school, so the technology and the terminologies was very hard for me. But I recovered it through the staff. The staff is great here. They're just wonderful. I mean, they'll help you get through it all the way.
Right. The Academic Success Center helped you?
Quite a bit.
We met several times. Now, in our conversation, you offered to come and meet with other students that might be interested in return, and I appreciate that. I think that someone might take you up on that. I'm going to keep that in mind.
By all means.
Right.
I'll be more than glad to.
Ms. Wright, we really appreciate your time this evening. Any other advice that you can give for returning students?
I think what they should do is take a visit at SCC and just get with the staff, and that'll make you feel more comfortable. You won't be so intimidated, because I was very intimidated, but I got past that, and that's the best thing I could have done.
You can tell them your favorite parts about interpersonal relationships, right?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
And I've got 2 semesters left, and I'm on my way. Nothing's going to stop me now.
And you said that nothing's going to
Nothing's going to stop me now.
I appreciate that. With your name and that, I almost started singing there for a moment, but we're not. Right? We do appreciate though.
Thank you very
that you've
much.
Stuck with it and that you are going to graduate in 2 semesters.
There was some
Very
hard
good.
times, but I refuse to give up.
Right. Excellent. Thank you, Ms. Wright.
Thank you.
Thank you, BG and Adele, for sharing that inspiring story. And now I give you the reigning Miss Hopton, Samantha Britt.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dean? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh?
Wait right there, Samantha. That was amazing. You think you could teach us how to do that just in about 20 seconds? Just teasing, just teasing. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Thank you for being here with us tonight, Samantha. That was amazing. Thank you. And now I'd like to take a moment and introduce one of our trustees here at the college, Miss Lorinda Haight. Lorinda?
Hello, nice to be here tonight. I have with me a young man, Christopher Oates, who is a senior at Midway High School, and he's also going to be getting his associate's degree the same time he's graduating from high school. He has been a part of the College and Career Promise program, and I just wanted him to share a little bit about what that program's done for him.
So the program has really helped me a lot with my academic studies. There's a lot of classes at Midway High School that aren't offered, or there's a lot of classes at Sampson that aren't offered at Midway High School, and through Sampson it gives me an opportunity to really help further my education through classes that I wouldn't be getting anywhere else.
What do you think is one of the biggest benefits besides being able to take classes you might not have opportunity to take? What are some other benefits of the program?
It really helps you fit a lot of classes into your schedule that you couldn't at school. Even though we only have 4 periods during the day, I have the opportunity to take more than 4 classes through Sampson, and that's really helped me a lot through getting ahead and getting ready for college.
So begin here, go anywhere is our policy at Sampson Community. Tell us where you're going with your associate's degree from Sampson.
So in August, I will be going to NC State University and majoring in architecture.
What are your thoughts about CCP as far as telling other students about it?
Oh, I think kids should definitely take advantage of it. They might not be able to get their entire associate's degree because that is a lot of classes, but I think you should really take as many as possible. You know, I would definitely recommend taking 1 or 2 every semester. That'll really help you further yourself, and it will save you a lot of money in college as well.
Have you been able to do other things besides just classes? It sounds like you've been really busy with your classes at Midway High School, but also your classes at Sampson Community. Has that stopped you from doing other things you wanted to do?
No, ma'am. It's really helped me balance my time better and manage my time. I still play soccer. I played track and also play track right now. And I've been part of the Beta Club, the Bible Club, FCF, ACA. So I've been a part of, multiple clubs, and I still have time for my classes.
Okay. So you think this is a beneficial program?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I think any kid should take advantage of it, and they definitely should.
Sounds like we got more time. What else we want to say, Christopher?
If you're a kid out there watching and you've just heard about this program, you should definitely try and sign up for 1 or 2 classes. I know Mr. Gillespie is a great help, and he'll help you steer you on the right direction towards getting to your associate's degree or taking classes.
So if you want to sign up for college and career promise classes through your local high school, you can talk to your high school guidance counselor. You can come here to the community college, and you can talk to Mr. Gillespie or Marvin Rondon, who's the director of the program. Any last thoughts?
Definitely sign up for these classes if you have the chance.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that we need to say anything, Miss Starling. Just listen to what Christopher says there. He sold me on this whole deal. Now I would like to take a moment and introduce the Board of Trustees Chair, Miss Erica Starling. She's our boss here, and she's the one that's making a lot of this good stuff happen right now. So one quick item. $25,000, go to the college website, press the red button, pledge your money, $25,000 tonight so we can educate and push this whole program forward. So with that, I'd like to introduce again Ms. Starling. I know she has a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Well, actually, thank you, Steve. I appreciate the introduction. We do have a lot of good things going on. We have something called Develop the East, which is an initiative to develop the campus that's closest to Go Chevrolet at Deacon Jones at this point now. We also have a new welding building that is coming up that we have just broken ground on. So there's a lot of new things. There's a lot of good things to be positive on. The truck driving school, which we're going to introduce next. And so we're just real excited about it. I'm real happy to be a part of this. Please, please give your time and donate some more future funds to this program, to all the programs at the college. We are here for the community and for the students, and I think we're doing a good job. What do you think?
Erica, I think you're doing a great job, and your leadership has been amazing. There's never been a better time to be at Sampson Community College, and just lots of good stuff going on. Just walk on over, drive on by, and look around, and people can obviously see what the great things going on. Awesome. And with that, some great things. Speaking of one really great thing is our truck driving school. Yes. And with that, I'd like to introduce Grover Ezell of Ezell Trucking Company on the board.
And Fred Stamey.
And Fred Stamey. Fellas, take it away.
Yes, I'm Grover Ezell. I'm a foundation board member here at the college, Sampson Community College, and I'm here with Fred Stamey. Fred is the director of transportation programs, and part of that is the truck driver training school. Good evening, Fred.
Good evening, Grover.
Tell us what's going on here.
Oh, so much is going on. It's just been an amazing year, and we've been real busy. We got our truck driving Class A program going. It is in full swing, and the waiting list gets longer every day. People wanting to get their Class A license. It's a good time to do it. There's going to be a lot of changes coming up next year for Class A and Class B drivers. We got the Class A program for tractor trailer driving. We got the Class B program we do for dump trucks and straight trucks. We started that last fall. It's come along very well. We are also building a new training site to house our program. We've kind of outgrown the place we're at now, so with the demand we got, we're going to try to expand our program and so we can handle more students and give as many people the opportunity we can to learn to drive a tractor trailer and get their Class A or Class B CDLs, because the demand in the industry is so big for them that they're just begging for our students, and we're trying to give them the best we got. But it's been a long time coming, the new training site. It's going to be built on 12 acres over here in the industrial park in Clinton. And right now, to kind of give you an idea of where we're at now, we're probably on 1.5 acres. And so 12 acres is going to be a humongous place for us, and have plenty of room to expand and put our trucks to work and train our students. And it's going to be great for the program.
So this 12-acre expansion you've got, tell us about the different transportation programs that we're going to have here and how it's going to help those different programs.
Well, we've decided to incorporate also in the transportation programs here at the Sampson Community College the EMT program. We have got an ambulance now and on board, and also the fire academy had a fire truck donated to the college from a fire department out of North Carolina, and we are tickled to death to have all those things. So we're going to try to put those to work on our new training site. We're going to have room to hopefully accommodate everybody and do some good training in those areas also.
Okay. The whole purpose of our college here is to find careers for our citizens here locally. So the truck driver graduates, how do they go about getting jobs?
Well, we have recruiters that come in and talk to our students all during the class while they're here. They are coming from all over the country, and plus a lot of local companies. We have a list of companies that call us, and they get their name on our list to give our students and our graduates to go to work locally, because everybody don't want to run the highway and be over the road, and some of them like to stay close by the house. And but I encourage them to try to do 6 months over the road so they can get that experience that they need, and it helps out a lot when you go over the road a little bit, and at least get that on your resume.
Now, it's my understanding we have two type programs with the truck driving school. We've got a 11-week program and a 16-week program. How does that work?
We do a full-time program, which is 11 weeks. You go Monday through Thursday from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And we also do a part-time programs for people that have to work and can't go during the week. We do a Saturday and Sunday all-day class from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and also they go to class on Monday night from 6 to 10, so they have a chance to change careers if they like, and continue with the CDLs and the Class A's or Class B's, whichever they want to do.
I know safety is the priority that you teach here. Why is that so important for our students?
Well, you know, that's a big piece of equipment they're handling on the highway, and when we try to teach them everything we can about safety and make that a priority for our students, everything, because you can get hurt around these trucks. There's a lot going on. These trucks are moving constantly, and so we stress safety. And when you get out on the highway, of course, the traffic isn't getting any thinner these days. More and more traffic on the highway, and you've got to be alert and pay attention to what you're doing on the highway, and you've got to be safety conscious about everything you do in that truck.
You know, I've always said for years that our truck driving school here at Sampson Community College is the best in the state, and this is one of the reasons why it is. And tell us about your other instructors that you have here.
I got a good staff of instructors. I got there's Rex West. He's been in the business about 40 years, so we got a lot of time behind us. I've been in the business for 42 years. I've been teaching for 24 of those years. Rex has been teaching 30 years, and we got Larry Manaka from Goldsboro. He is teaching with us, and he's been in the business for 40 years. And we got a couple guys from Goldsboro that teach with us, and they are in their 10 years of driving, and so we got a lot of experience behind our instructors, and they do a good job in teaching these folks how to drive. And we just got a new guy on this past week. His name is Kevin Randolph. He's also from Goldsboro. He's our newest full-time employee, and we're glad to have him on board with us. He's got about 14 years in the business, so we got a lot of experience behind us in teaching, so we got a good group.
Well, that's great. You know, I'm excited about the expansion we have with the 12 acres here in Clinton that's being donated to the college, and it's going to enable us to make our college even better with our transportation programs and expanding to other careers. And I want to thank you for your support of our college and helping develop our citizens here in Sampson County. Thank you.
We look forward to seeing what Fred and his team are going to be able to do to add more drivers to the field for our regional businesses. And now you're in for a treat. Our very own nursing student, Brittany Andrew, is going to sing for you.
There goes my heart beating, and you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. And there goes my mind erasing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. Now I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean, and just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason that my heart keeps bleeding. I need you now. If I could turn back the clock, I'd make sure the light defeated the dark. I spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. I'd climb every mountain just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. You are the reason. I need you to hold me tonight. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean, and just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
Brittany, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Come back. Let's tell our audience you're going to be graduating in May. So
I just got offered a job yesterday, and I'll be working in the OB unit at Southeastern starting in June.
we're proud of you, and we hope you'll come back and sing more for us. Bye-bye. Thank you. And next up, we have two of my favorite ladies, our Division Chair of Healthcare Service Programs, Dr. Veronica Stevens, who will be talking with the Queen of Healthcare Programs here at Sampson Community College, Mary Brown.
Dr. Stevens, seems like we just did this a few months ago.
It really does.
I know time goes so quickly. Tell me something in your new role, and you may define that for the audience who may be watching and who may be listening. I'm just interested in the expanded programs that you now offer at the college. So tell me a little bit about those things. First, your new role, and secondly, what your new role offers to our students.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say I am so privileged and honored to be able to speak with you about our health programs, being that you were so instrumental in establishing those.
Well, I put forth an effort, but nothing like yours.
And not to mention your continued support with the foundation.
Yes.
We really appreciate
I do
that.
enjoy working with the foundation group.
So we have various health programs. You are well acquainted with the Associate Degree Nursing Program
Yes.
and the Licensed Practical Nursing Program. As I said, that you were instrumental in establishing and just making us programs of excellence. We also have a medical assisting program. That's one of our newer programs.
Okay.
And these are very, very marketable healthcare personnel, and they are being sought after and by many of our organizations out in the community because they have administrative functions as well as clinical. So those students are doing very well. That program is expanding, and our graduates are being recruited to work in the community. And then our nurse aid program is always very busy. And then our EMS program, we've always had an EMS program through continuing ed, but now we're offering that program through curriculum. And those students have an opportunity to receive a 2-year degree and matriculate to the paramedic status.
Okay.
So we've been busy, and we're still trying to expand.
Sounds great, and you make it sound like fun. How do the students feel?
Some days it's fun. They're enjoying. They are.
That's great, and I'm sure with you and your skills and your wonderful personality, I'm sure you are being successful as usual.
Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you so much for having me.
Susie Matthews, excuse me, we have the musical footnotes who are under the direction of Susie Matthews and Barbara Taylor. And while Toledo's getting our mic set here, I'll let you reintroduce yourself, Anna.
My name is Anna Edwards, and I go to Harold's Christian Academy. My name is Olivia Toller, and I also go to Harold's Christian Academy.
My name is Melina Matthews, and I go to Clinton High School.
All right, ladies, take it away.
Honey, honey, how you thrill me, honey, honey. Honey, honey, nearly kill me, honey, honey. I heard about you before. I wanted to more. And oh, you make me dizzy. Honey, honey, let me feel it, honey, honey. Honey, honey, don't conceal it, honey, honey. The way that you kiss goodnight, the way that you hold me tight, I feel like I wanna sing when you do your thing. Honey, honey, touch me, baby, honey, honey. Honey, honey, hold me, baby, honey, honey. You look like a movie star. I know just who you are. And now I know what they mean. You're a doggone peach. Honey, honey, how you thrill me, honey, honey. Honey, honey, nearly kill me, honey, honey. I've heard about you before. I wanted to know some more. And now I know what they mean. You're a love machine. Oh, you make me dizzy.
Bravo, ladies. Great job. Let's give them a hand. Thank you for being with us. I think, how many years now have y'all been helping us with the Phonathon? Melina, I know since you were a little girl, you've been helping out. So it's nice to have you. We appreciate you entertaining our viewers. Thank you for being here. And while Toledo is getting our mic set for our next interview, I want to take a moment here to thank the fellows from STAR, Jason Miller and Chris Hewer, who year after year spend hours setting up and helping us out with producing the show, and we appreciate both of you. And we also are lucky to have Mark Galloway with us this year, Mark Galladay with us this year on sound. Thank you, Mark. And now we're going to hear from Britt Honeycutt, one of our English instructors, and she's going to be talking with Foundation Director Sherry Matthews about some of her innovations in the classroom.
Hey, Britt, how are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. I understand that you've got some interesting things going on in the English classroom this year.
We always have something interesting going on in English,
Sure.
but yes, this year in particular.
Tell me a little bit about paperless books. It's fascinating.
Our English classes, English 111 and 112, are introductory composition classes. For the past few years, we've taught them without a textbook. And the way we go about doing that is by compiling all of the course resources into our Moodle page. So everything that the student needs to complete any of their coursework is located right there in their course page. So they just open up their course page and click on whatever resource they need, and take off from there. So we don't have to have them buy books at all, which is a big money saver.
That's what I was understanding from you, that this helps students in many ways financially because they don't have to purchase the books.
Absolutely. There's a lot of research out now about the various obstacles that students face in completing college courses. And one of the biggest obstacles, obviously, is financial. And textbook prices have increased astronomically in the past few years. So one of the ways that we're trying to increase access to our courses for students across all economies, all levels, is by eliminating as much of that obstacle as possible.
That's amazing. How are students taking to this?
When they find out they don't have to buy a $100 textbook, they're delighted.
I'm sure.
And we've had a lot of positive feedback from it. The resources that we're able to compile are really tailored to the courses that we want to teach. Right. So the way we want to teach the students. And that makes it a lot more of an interactive experience for the students, and a lot easier to turn on a dime to meet their needs.
What is Moodle?
I'm sorry. Moodle is our learning system here, our online learning system. It's the platform on which all Sampson Community College's courses are accessible. So every course on our campus has a Moodle page that you can access, and that has all of your course resources. It's where you can access your grade book. You can interact with your instructor there, so all kinds of stuff you can do on Moodle.
So do you anticipate more classes being paperless?
Absolutely. In fact, we are working on creating a bookless ACA course over the summer. ACA is our introductory how to do college kind of course, so we'll be working on an 8-week version of that is entirely bookless.
We've come a long way, haven't we, though?
We sure have.
Thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you.
And here we are with Mary McLam, who's helping us with our organize our volunteer callers. We have a wonderful group of volunteers out here. Mary, tell us how it's going.
So far, it's doing very well. We're up to almost $8,000. So these callers are doing a great job. Answer your phone if you see the call coming in from Sampson Community College. There, you can see how busy they are, and they're getting so excited every time they get a donation, and they know that it's going to help with the scholarships and all the activity of this foundation. Great job.
Most of your volunteers from the nursing staff?
A lot of volunteers from the nursing staff. They writing thank you notes too as they get these, and signing them future nurse, some of them are. So they're excited to see these donations coming in.
Yeah.
All right, we can talk to one of the callers over here. How about sharing a little bit with us about your call?
I'm calling as a senior nursing student with the college, and we are just reaching out to the community, people who've pledged in the past, and asking them if they would like to pledge this year. I myself know that these pledges are helping students like me who have a family at home to come back and go to school and reach our dreams. So I'm very gracious, and this is just a small token of my appreciation being able to do this for the school.
Great job. Thank you. I think that says it all, doesn't it? Good job. And you can see how busy everybody is and how well it's going here tonight. We're pushing for 8,000 to move up to 10,000 before very long. So answer that phone. Give these folks even more opportunity to cheer and cheer. All right. Thanks. Listen out for your phone and look for those letters in the mail. Thanks.
Good evening. I'm Blair Hare, Dean of Student Services, and with me tonight is Amelia Jackson, Director of Admissions. As you've heard, we've had many new initiatives starting this year and this upcoming fall, and tonight we're going to talk to you about Sampson Promise. Ms. Jackson, can you tell the viewers tonight about Sampson Promise?
Sure. We are super excited about Sampson Promise. It is a tuition guarantee for high school seniors that graduate from a Sampson County high school that are eligible.
What is the eligibility requirements?
To be eligible for the Sampson Promise, you must graduate from high school, a public, private, or a homeschool. It can be either of those within Sampson County. You must have a 3.0 unweighted GPA and established North Carolina residency.
So this is a tuition guarantee. So does that mean it's a scholarship? Am I going to owe any money? What all does it cover?
Okay, so the Sampson Promise will cover anything that financial aid will not cover. And it's really beneficial for students who do not receive financial aid as well.
Right, so if a student receives no financial aid but has a $500 scholarship and they still owe the college $700 in tuition, Sampson Promise students would be able to receive that assistance in covering their tuition. It does not cover books, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and as far as the time length, is it 1 semester, 2 semesters?
It covers 4 semesters.
All right, 4 semesters is what typically it takes for students to complete a degree at Sampson Community College. So again, this is, we encourage students to apply. Amelia, when's the deadline?
The deadline is April 15th.
So check out our website, and you can click under financial aid, scholarship opportunities, and the Sampson Promise will be there for you to view. Next up, we have Jayana Atkinson, who is a student from our Academy of Continuing Excellence. And she is still getting ready. So a few more notes about the Sampson Promise. We have 1 scholarship application that qualifies you for all scholarships provided by the Sampson Community College Foundation. And that 1 application, again, is due by April 15th, and we will review your transcripts, show that you have met the criteria for whether it's the academic excellence or the Sampson Promise. So we encourage all students who are graduating with the class of 2019, again, to apply for Sampson Foundation scholarships. We give over $100,000 to worthy students who are eligible for these scholarship opportunities, and we're excited because we know, and Ms. Jackson can attest to this, many students are concerned about how they're going to cover the bill that comes with attending college. And so we know providing this opportunity for students who do well academically in high school, have taken their education seriously, we want to lighten that load and cover the burden that many families may face who don't qualify for full financial aid provided by federal aid. And we are going to go to our next act. And it's going to be Miss Lisa Turlington.
Thank you, Blair and Amelia. Surprise! And this season, we have sick people who are just dropping like flies, some of our entertainers. So it gives me an opportunity to thank some more of our volunteers. 2 of our hospitality queens out in the lobby tonight are Jonelle Strickland and Alta Starling. They are welcoming our guests and keeping them fed. And I truly want to give a shout out to my team, the advancement folks. We have Dan Grubb, who's on the camera out with the callers, and Michael Blankenship, who's doing social media, so followers on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. In a day or so, you should be able to catch segments of all of the pieces that you have tonight, and so you can go back, and if you missed something, then, and also Whitney Williams, who is the foundation assistant. She has put in hours and hours of planning, so thank you. And now you have the opportunity to hear from our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Wanda Capps, who will be talking with Foundation Secretary Mary McLam.
Wanda, it's so good to be here tonight, and it's exciting to see all the students out there calling folks and just know all the good things that are happening here. It's so exciting for these students that get their two-year degree, but tell me about the opportunities available for those students that want to go on to a 4-year degree.
Yes, we're very excited. You heard about Sampson Promise, and we have so many other new initiatives going on, and some of those are the opportunities for our students to transfer to our 4-year universities, and also they are co-admission agreements is what they are. So we're really, really excited about that.
What about those co-admission agreements?
Currently we have Pirate Promise, of course, which is with ECU, and we also have a Pathway to Excellence with UNCW. What that means is, we have so many students for financial reasons, or maybe we're not able to get into those colleges right out of high school, so they can come to Sampson Community College. They can apply at ECU, UNCW, and they can be co-admitted to both places, and once they complete their 2-year degree here, they are guaranteed admission to the university as long as they complete their associate degree.
Wow.
So we're really excited about that for our students.
That is exciting. That gives a lot more opportunity to
Yes.
these students. While the students are here at Sampson Community College, do they receive support from these partnering schools?
Yes, Wilmington and ECU both send advisors here that meet with the students and keep them guided. They also get access to the services that they have at those institutions. At ECU, they could also audition and apply for the band and be part of the band. We do have one more school that we are in the works of talking to, and I won't say who that is yet, but you know, they may be red and black.
Whoa, well, that's exciting. And lots of good things
Yes.
happening here for the students at Sampson Community College. Call in your pledges and listen for those phones. Thanks.
Now we have from Hopton High School, who's going to share her musical talents with us, Skylar Floyd, sorry.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all
It's after 3 now. Don't you agree now? She ought to be in bed. You're tired out.
all night. Could have danced all night and
Now say
still
goodnight.
have
Please turn off the lights.
begged for
Please, it's really time for you to be in bed.
I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all night.
I understand, dear. It's all been grand, dear. But now it's time to sleep.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done things I've never before. I'll never know. Mighty, it was my
Skylar, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate you being here. I'll take that. Sure. Okay, and next up we have Trustee Dr. Ted Thomas, who will be talking with our Division Chair, Lou Gravis, again. And now Lou will be sharing something about the online courses and the rigor of those programs.
Hello, Lou. It's good to be with you today. First, we want to talk about online courses. Could you tell us the difference between online, the rigorous program, versus classroom?
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. Nice to be here tonight. Yeah, with the online courses, one of the things that I'm looking at with my division is academic rigor. It's easier to measure it in a face-to-face class because the students are actually there in person, they take the tests, you can grade assessments. But in an online setting, the students have to do work and submit it when it's convenient for them. So with the academic rigor, it's all about establishing a bar, not just for our students, but for our faculty as well. Last year, we had a course called QM certified course that I went through. Quality Matters is an organization that basically looks at an online course and basically wants to establish that certain criteria are being met. So I have an Introduction to Sociology course that went through the QM process, and it was very rigorous, but it basically ensures that the course that I'm offering is a quality course. And so I thought about that, and I thought a great thing to do with our other online courses is to raise the bar and to see that they have a certain set of criteria that are pretty established across the board. So that's kind of where we are with that right now, and we're creating a rubric that we can use to look at certain components of the course and whether or not they're met. So we can offer better quality courses and ensure academic rigor is taking place at the same time.
Okay. Could you tell me some of the challenges you may face with online courses versus classroom? What are some of the challenges that are out there that you have to overcome?
Probably one of the biggest challenges is in a seated course, you have face-to-face interaction with the instructor. There's a student dynamic that's taking place too, because students can ask questions and that can facilitate them to think about more questions. In an online setting, the student is on his or her own. The student is responsible for reading the material, for digesting it, for doing the assignments, so they don't get that personal one-on-one kind of encouragement that maybe they would get if they had it in a seated kind of setting.
Well, that's me. How are you going to ensure that this program continues on and how it's successful in years to come?
Okay, one of my challenges is that we're currently working, like I said, on a rubric, and what we're going to do is look at some of the criteria in the Quality Matters course, which is what my course went through last year, and then formerly I was Director of Distance Learning, and I had a check sheet that we used as well. And we're going to basically merge those two things together, and then we're going to look at all of the courses to ensure that those measures are being met.
Okay, well, Lou, I want to thank you for your time here, and thank you for what you're doing here at Community College, and hopefully you're successful in your online rigor program.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lou and Dr. Thomas. And now, back by popular demand, in fact, I think you've been with us almost every year, haven't you? Kristen Barbary, who is a voice student of Barbara Taylor, and hold on to your seats.
Crazy, so I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why
Beautiful. Thank you, Kristen. We appreciate it, and we'll let you know when we have it scheduled for next year because we want you back. So, thank you for being with us. And tell us now, what year are you in school?
12th grade.
12th grade. So, what is your plan for next year?
SCC.
Yay! Be a Viking. Great. Thank you for being with us. So, okay. All right. And she's going to have another song for us. Thank you.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of its eye, I gotta try once, I gotta fly once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see, I gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march my heartsick drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One blow, that bell will go clang. I hold the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Mr. Ornstein, here I am. I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Yes, I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march my heartsick drummer. No, nobody, don't nobody is gonna rain on my parade. Thank you.
No one will ever rain on your parade, Kristen. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was beautiful. And now Steve is going to talk with our career specialist, Toledo Kimmer.
Wow, that's kind of hard to follow. Geez, oh Pete's, thank you. I'm here with my friend Toledo Kimmel. Toledo has some new responsibilities here at the college. She's our career specialist. So I'm going to ask Toledo to kind of tell me what the career specialist is all about.
Okay, hi Steve. So I'm career specialist at the college, and I'm there to help students with resumes, interview preparation, and job placements.
Okay, now I'm going to put you on the spot. So job placements. So how many have you placed in jobs?
I have been blessed to place 25 students in jobs over the last year.
Wow, 25. That's a big deal. A real big deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me now, isn't there an internship that you have also?
Yes, we have some of our wonderful local business and industries that are having our students work in internship positions such as Hogslat, Schindler, Butterball, Prestige, Smithfield, And we are in the beginning stages of a new partnership for internships and job opportunities with Bay Valley Foods.
Wow.
Yes, very exciting.
This is the kind of thing that we've been needing. I'm excited about this. This is really a big deal to our school here at Toledo. So thank you for looking after that for us.
Thank you.
And leading the way on that. Now tell me, is there a job fair coming up?
There is. We are having our spring job fair here on campus, and it's going to be held on April the 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's open to the public. We're excited about that, and so I'm just encouraging people to make sure and bring their resumes with them. Wow. We're going to have a very diverse group of employers, and there will be approximately 40. So come on out April the 10th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and bring your resumes.
And that's where?
And that's going to be here at the college, and it's going to be held in the Warren Student Center.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, being unemployed, I might bring my resume and come see you. So,
I don't think we could pull you away from the coast.
Well, that'd be tough. But anyway,
Yeah.
Toledo, thank you so much. You just do so much, and you've been just a great leader of our school. So
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you. So, tell me again the dates on the fair.
It's going to be on Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday, April the 10th.
Okay, April 10th.
Right
okay.
here at the college, and it will be in the Warren Student Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., to try to help, students, whether they've got morning classes or afternoon classes, to be able to attend.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, too, it is open to the public.
Okay.
And so we just, want to do what we can, and hopefully a lot of people will come out and have their resumes, and just to be able to help as many people as we can.
Super.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of people that are unemployed, but we also do, have a lot of jobs that need to be filled. And so what better opportunity than to have approximately 40 employers in one room.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. So that's great.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Well, thank
Yes.
you, Toledo. Thank you again for all you're doing and all you've done.
Thank you very
look
much.
forward to
I
a great
appreciate
future.
that.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Steve.
Now I'm going to introduce the junior musical footnotes to perform for you.
Stop telling me what to do. Don't treat me like a child of two. I know that you want what's best, but mother dear, give it a rest. Stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please, Mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time when I was just a kid, you never let me do just what the older kids did. So lose that laundry list of what you won't allow, 'cause Mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time was just a shy young thing, could barely walk and talk too much and sentencing. But let me hit the stage, I wanna take my bow, 'cause Mama, I'm a big girl now. Mom, I gotta tell you that without a doubt, I got my best dancing lessons from you. You're the one who taught me how to twist and shout, because you shout non-stop and you're so twisted too. Oh, once I used the fidget 'cause I just sat home, but now I'm just like Gidget and I've got to get to run. So say arrivederci, tiddle-it, and chow, 'cause Mama, I'm a big girl now. Stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please, Mama, I'm a big girl now.
Thank you. And if you'll tell me your name and where you go to school.
My name is Anna Lovett and I go to Midway Elementary.
All right, Anna.
My name is Jaxie Thornton, and I go to Sunset Avenue.
Oh, well, we appreciate y'all being with you. But these two ladies are under the direction of Susie Matthews and Barbara Taylor. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. And next, you're going to hear from Chuck Spell, who serves on the foundation board, and he is on the board of trustees here at the college. And he's going to be talking with welding instructor Dale Gobbold.
Hey, Dale, how are you?
Well, I'm just fine. And you?
Good. You got some exciting things going on in the welding program. We've broke ground for a new welding training facility. Tell us a little bit about that and the timeline associated with that.
Yeah, I'm real excited about that. We're going from the old to the new. We're going to have a modern building. We're hoping to get it done around the 1st of January, so to speak. The students are excited about it. A bunch more are signing up to come back, and it's a really big thing. And I watched the welding business at Sampson Community College come from 421 to here, and it's really grown.
Well, how long have you been here, and tell us a little bit about your experience?
I've been here just a little over a year. I started at Sampson Community College when I was a young man at 18. I've been welding 47 years. I was a nuclear X-ray welder and bring a lot to the students, teaching them about pipe welding and structural welding. There's a lot of industry in the around in the area. Dubose and Schindler, we're training students for them.
Well, how do you tailor your program to the industry needs here in the area?
We went out and visited a lot of the plants and stuff and see what they need. We talked with Dubose just a couple of weeks ago, and they're needing some X-ray welders. So being I was an X-ray welder, we're trying to teach our students now how to do X-ray welding, and we're giving them pre-tests and a real test, like they go out in the real world to get a job to pass a real test. And we've got 17-year-old students passing tests already.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dale. Appreciate your time tonight.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck and Dale. And now you're going to enjoy the dancing of Sanae Dyches, who is a student of Keeson Parker.
Literally at this second, like in everything that's happening in the world, being a human is pretty much the hardest thing to be.
What do I think it means to be human? That is a great question.
People nowadays think that they have all these boxes that they have to check to be successful. But to who?
All we do is hide away. All we do is hide away. All we do is chase the day. All we do is chase the day.
It's really hard to give advice to people because I'm not perfect yet.
All we do is lie in wait. All we do is feel the fate.
You can't just punch through the darkness and be like, all right, I'm gonna be successful. No, you gotta have something to say.
And I think that is the point of life, is to say, okay, I have this one life to live.
You know, Gandhi had this quote, be the change you want to see in the world. I fully embrace that as my identity, because we can all talk about things changing and looking a certain way, but if you yourself don't subscribe to it, what is that?
I've been upside down. I don't want to be the right way around. Can't find paradise on the ground. I've been upside down. I don't want to be the right way around. Can't find paradise on the ground.
Always have to merge it. There's no such thing as no second chances. You know, life doesn't be like, oh, well, you failed. You know what I'm saying? Life doesn't be like, yo, you failed, so you know what? That's it for you.
Being human is everything. Being a good human being, that's what it's about. Serious, what else is there?
Once everybody starts looking at one another as, as a brother, a sister, a human being, beauty will spread like wildfire.
did was fail today. All we do, all we do.
Wow. So now, that was beautiful. Tell us about that piece.
This piece is basically, I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
It's about how we put ourselves down and we're our own bully. And we think before trying that we're going to fail at something. And this piece is just encouraging you to believe in yourself.
Well, I believe in you, and you are you Miss CHS, I understand, or former Miss CHS. So what year are you now, Sinai? What year are you in school?
Sophomore.
I should have told you I was going to interview you after that, but thank you for sharing. We appreciate you being here. So, and now you're going to hear from Foundation Director Bill Fulton, who's going to be talking with our Department Chair for Applied Animal Science Technology, Chet Bass.
Thank you, Lisa. Boy, that was wonderful. I tell you, Chet, I got tired just kind of watching that, but unbelievable talent. Chet, I was noticing last week, actually a week ago today, in the Sampson Independent, there was 2 articles side by side in the paper, and I wrote this down. It said, one of them said, most roads in Sampson County lead to agriculture. I don't think any of us would disagree with that. But right beside that was another article talking about a new program that we've got at Sampson Community College that you're the chair of. So what can you tell me about that?
That's right, Bill. We've started a agribusiness technology program this spring, and we're really excited about that. And as you know, Sampson County is the #1 ag county for catch receipts in North Carolina. And this program is going to allow students to get the business and sales side of ag in an educational setting.
And you talk about us being the #1 ag county in the state. We're also #1 nationally in some of our crops. So I think it's so appropriate that you've got this program going. What are some of the things that they might be able to get from this program that they might not have been able to get in a traditional ag program like we've had here in the past?
Yeah, they're going to get more of the soil science, and some of the hands-on classes will also be incorporated into this program. But this program will also be transferable. We're hoping to make it transferable as to 4 universities. But this is more focusing on the sales and management side.
Okay. And you have a little fun from time to time, don't you? Tell me about the drone thing you guys have gotten into.
Yeah. We acquired a drone for our program, and the students really like that. In fact, I used it today at a career fair, and it really sparks interest for other students. It gets their attention. But, you know, drones is just an example of where agricultural technology is continuing to advance, and students can use those, and the industry can use drones to scout crops and to monitor yield for crops, and also monitor livestock.
Sure. It's not our granddaddy's farming anymore, is it? Also, I think you had mentioned that there's some internship opportunities for your students now at some of the agribusinesses here in the area. Tell me just a little bit about that.
Yeah, we offer a work-based learning program, and that allows for students to get college credit while they're working in an agricultural setting, and we've had several students to partner with local industries to work and to receive credit, and they're getting the hands-on experience, and they're also getting the college credit, and they're building that relationship with industry and strengthening those relationships that may come back and need those at a later time.
Great opportunity for the students. Of course, Chet, the reason we're here tonight is all about the students, and it's our pleasure to be able to introduce another one of our students here in the county from Clinton High School. Going to sing for us, Miss Arbiana Van.
You are the Word at the beginning, one with God the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you are Christ. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. without us. Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was greater, your love was greater. What can separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. Death could not hold you, the veil torn before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grave. The heavens are roaring the praise of your glory, for you are raised to life again. And you have no rival, you have no equal. Now and forever, God, you reign. Yours is the kingdom, yours is the glory, yours is the name above all names. What a powerful name it is. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is. Nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus.
Thank you, Adriana. We appreciate that. Thank you for sharing with us. Beautiful voice. And now our board chair, Erica Starling, will talk with Barney Grady, who, in addition to being the department chair for our building construction technology, he also coordinates all of the building and industrial programs.
Good evening, Barney. How are you?
Doing great. Hope you are.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming out tonight. Would you tell our listeners a little bit about the programming that you do and that your staff does, and how it benefits our students as well as the community? When did you start? And just give us a little bit of a background and history.
All right, sure. I've started a program in 2005. I was the first instructor hired. Been a department chair ever since. Currently, I'm acting as the coordinator of building industrial programs, which encompasses the construction program, industrial maintenance, and the welding program. And that's been a great opportunity for me. It's 3 programs that are of great need in this area. And but to tell you a little bit about the construction program, when we first started the program, we started out mainly geared towards residential homes, you know, and a lot of wood frame stuff. And as we've gone along, the community needs have evolved where we got a lot of agricultural buildings going on, a lot of commercial work being done, and also a lot of heavy equipment operations. So we've kind of started adjusting the program to meet the needs of the area. Equipment management or equipment operation is one of the things that we've just recently added, and that's been a wonderful opportunity for our students just to run some of the basic equipment that is found on job sites every day. That and something that earlier in the program, you know, we were not offering, And like I said, it's just become a wonderful opportunity to expand that construction program. And we've found, it's opening doors for students, that were not there earlier on. And also it's supplying the workforce for these companies in the area.
Which is exactly what our mission is. So thank you so much for all your hard work. And all you listeners out there, please make that pledge. Hit that red button on the website. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. This is where the rubber meets the road right here. We have nursing students making actual phone calls with actual phones, with wires. So many of our donors give throughout the year, whether it be the golf tournament or a scholarship or the donor scholar cookout. But we still do the phonathon, and it's actually a lot of fun, and I know these nursing students have had a big time tonight doing that, and we thank you for what you're doing. Some of our donors need just a tiny little nudge during supper to break out the checkbook, but we're so grateful for that. Our work is very important, and we appreciate all that you're doing for us. Okay, Dan.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
Hello, I am Amanda Rayner. I am the Student Engagement Coordinator.
And I'm Phoebe Miller. I'm the SGA President here at Sampson Community. And we are here to discuss the Viking Fuel Food Bank.
Phoebe and I had talked over, it was last summer, we had a discussion and we were talking about having a food pantry on campus. And we were actually at a M4C SGA conference, and we were speaking about the need, well, a lot of other students at the community colleges were talking about campuses that had food pantries. And so we started talking and we said we would like to have one actually on our campus.
Yes, statistically, just under half of community college students day to day have issues accessing food, and approximately a quarter of students have long-term issues with food insecurity that actually qualify them as federally hungry. And we have responsibility here as student government to help our student constituents as much as possible reach their education and fiscal goals. So
yes, we felt like that we needed to bridge the gap with so that students can finish and complete their degrees and their certificate programs. And so if there was anything that we could do on campus, we felt like it was our job. So we came up with an idea to start the pantry. We sent out emails. We spoke with different people in the community, and between the churches and businesses, local businesses in the community, we were able to open the pantry in November. And since November, we have seen approximately 50 to 75 students. And the pantry is open on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays mornings from 9 to 10 here in the Activity Center, and on Tuesday nights from 5:15 to 6:15. And you'll see Phoebe on Tuesday mornings. Right. And if anybody would like to donate, you can email me, arainer@sampsoncc.edu, and I can give you a list. And we're just so thankful for everyone that has reached out and helped us.
And I really just want to emphasize we're thankful again, and this would not be possible without the support of our local institutions, our businesses, our churches, as well as your generous donations to the Sampson Community College Foundation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda and Phoebe. That is a wonderful program that has an impact for a lot of students in need. And now you're going to have the opportunity to hear Amy Black, who is one of our instructors in the ACE program. Thank you, Amy.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, that cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
The services who've been with us for how long, Jake?
May will be a year.
Is probably one of the most important individuals to the appearance of the campus, and I know when people drive by, we get many, many comments about how well the campus is maintained and the changes in the appearance of the campus. And Jake, you're one of the individuals who leads that effort, and on behalf of the staff and faculty, I just want to thank you. When you came here, what did you find to be some of the most important challenges you faced when you walked in for the first day?
I would say, it was just the little things that, just coming in, the campus was well maintained. But far as driving by appearances, just edging and doing just the little things made the biggest difference.
Jake, you brought with us, you're a licensed electrical contractor, you're a licensed mechanical contractor. Tell us how those skills help us here each day in the work that you do.
I'm able to train my team, and we're doing a lot of lots of stuff in the house now, as far as our heating and air or electrical, upgrading our lights on the campus to LED, and we're also saving money by doing that.
We've got a big project developed the East, which is getting ready to kick off. I know you have a lead part in that. How do you see that changing the appearance of the campus?
I'm excited about Develop the East. They're actually starting on it very soon. The guy was out here today, but we're doing a walking trail in the field next to the activity center, and it's going to be a big appearance. To ride by at night, the community can come and use the facility.
HN Carr is our local contracting partner, and we look forward to, again, the changes that are going to occur again this spring to the campus. Again, I know our time is running a little bit tight, but on behalf of all of us, you have been one of the most outstanding additions to our staff and faculty, and we look forward to your contributions for year to come. We have the pleasure of introducing Taylor Bransfield, who is Pocahontas, I think, in the new local play, and she's excited about her performance. We had an opportunity to speak to her backstage, and we're going to let you begin. Take it away.
Think I'm an ignorant savage. You think I'm an ignorant savage. Well, you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. But still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you red thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue-corn moon, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does a sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue-corn moon, or whether we are white or copper skin. We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth, and still all your own is earth, until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. We appreciate it. We look forward to coming and seeing the show. Is it opening this weekend?
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be opening this weekend, and the next weekend will be open also. We have 8 shows in all, 4 night shows, which are on the Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and 2 matinees each weekend, which are on the Saturdays and Sundays. And our sponsor is Performance Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Wow, that was impressive. We look forward to it. Thank you for being here, Taylor. And now we're going to hear from our Vice President of Finance and Auxiliary Services, Kelly Jackson, who will be talking with Dr. Paul Visor, who's a trustee and a foundation director.
Thank you, Lisa. We need to talk about some very basic facts that I'm embarrassed to say I've learned only recently, but Kelly's going to help us with this. And the fact simply, where does our money come from? Where does our support come from? Most of it comes from the state, and it goes to educational purposes, the support of the faculty and staff, and other curriculum items. Kelly will tell us more about that. About $4 million is in institutional money for Pell Grants and other, that includes the foundation scholarships. And then a much smaller portion, the $1.5 million from the county, which goes to keep up our entire properties. And anyway, it's very important that we know where these funds come from, and they don't cross. You can't take money from one category and move it to the next. So Kelly, please educate us on where our money comes from.
Yeah, like Dr. Visor said, we have 3 different sources of funds. We have state funding, which the General Assembly awards us every year. And this year, our budget for state funds was about $12.5 million, which is about 68% of our operating budget. We also receive institutional money, which, like Dr. Visor says, is our federal pass-through grants for students. It supports our students. So 80% of that funding is used just for student scholarships and grants. So that budget, like he told you, was $4.3 million, which is about 23%. And then the county funding is $1.5 million, and that money is from the Sampson County Commissioners, and that's about 9% of our budget. So our total operating budget is $18.4 million.
What amazes me is that we have all these buildings out here, many of which are over 25 years old. They all need maintaining. They all need electricity and plumbing. They need security. They need custodians. All of that's paid out of that $1.5 million from the county. That's stretching it pretty far. What can we do about that?
Well, we actually asked the county commissioners for some additional funding this year because we need to repair some roadways and repair some parking lots and replace a roof, and we need that money because the county money, you know, that $1.5 million is not going very far when it comes to 14 buildings on campus and supporting those.
One of the things Dr. Starling told me that it still just floors me. He said if someone donates a building to the college, that it becomes the county's responsibility to maintain that building after it's complete, and that goes on in perpetuity. So it's a serious financial commitment for the county to make, but they have to give permission for that. So we're very much dependent upon the county.
Yes, sir, and we're very thankful for their support.
Yeah. And I was interested to know where the foundation figured in all of this. So the Pell Grants account for what, about $3 million?
Yes, sir.
And then about $500,000 for the from foundation scholarships.
And then some of that state scholarships too, but a good portion of that is foundation. So, but foundation is a separate entity, so they raise the money, and like tonight, any money that's given is used to support students, and it's also used to support the mission of the college with like the Develop the East project that we're getting ready to begin.
Thank you, Kelly, for educating us on this. We're not going to be able to take the CPA exam based on this 2 minutes, but maybe we'll know a little bit more than we knew before. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And thank you, Kelly and Paul, for helping us understand how we pay our bills, because we all know that's important. And while we're getting set up for the next interview, I want to take the chance to thank a couple more of our key volunteers. Summer Parrott and Nicole Jordan have been tallying up all of the gifts tonight. So call in to give Nicole and Summer something to work. There's a red button on our website if you don't want to make a phone call, but we appreciate any of your support. And I also want to take the moment to call out our stage director, Talita Kimmer, who's kept it all rolling here tonight. And come on over here, Talita, and let me introduce you to all of your fans. She's done such a great job and been busy behind stage. How's it been back there?
It has just been lovely.
Don't believe her. We've made her crazy. So thank you, Talita. We appreciate your help. And now our Dean of Workforce Development and Continuing Education, Amanda Bradshaw, is going to talk with Foundation President Amelia Surratt.
So nice to be here tonight. Nice to be with Amanda Bradshaw, and I'm glad that Lisa gave your title because I would have trouble doing that. Dean of Workforce Development and Continuing Education. Could you tell us some of the things you are responsible for in your department?
Absolutely. So in a nutshell, we do a few things for the community. We do in-service training for our local law enforcement, our fire folks, and then we do regular workforce training for new folks coming into the county, or those folks that are looking to get a licensure or a credentialing in specific areas that are short-term trainings. We take care of those too.
And I also read that you do GED. Is that in your department?
Absolutely. That's another area. So for those folks that for whatever the life circumstance might have been that they did not complete their high school diploma, we can help them in that process too. And under that program too is our ESL program, which also helps English as second language learners come in and learn the English language and then work towards their GED.
Okay. What if I were opening a new business in Sampson County and I needed some help with training my workforce?
Absolutely. So we have companies that come in, and one of the first questions whenever a new company is looking to prospect Sampson County and looking to call Sampson County home, one of the things they start looking at is our workforce. That's 90% of the battle a lot of the times, is figuring out who's going to man this and who's going to power this operation once we get it up and running. So we have several opportunities through customized training to help with that particular piece. We do regular occupational extension training. We do OSHA training. You know, those are a few of the things that we do for industries whenever they start coming in.
Would this be on site, or would it be at the community college?
Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it can be at their place, their location, their industry that they have, and sometimes it's here. It's just depending upon what type of training they need and where the equipment's actually located.
Okay. I wish we had longer to talk because I know that there are so many things you would like to explain to people.
Absolutely.
But I think we are getting the nod that our time is up.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back out with our callers who tell me that we are at $9,310 for the night, which is far short of the goal Steve set for us of $25,000. So these phones need to start ringing. How are y'all doing with the calls? Are people answering your call? Daniel, tell us a little bit how you got roped into this job.
I just wanted to be on TV.
Well, there you are. You're a star now. Thank you for bringing him, Barney. So let's go back in and hear from Assistant Chief Anthony Davis, who's talking with one of the BLET students.
Thank you. Ray, can you tell us a little bit about BLET and how it prepares a student to enter the world of law enforcement?
Well, it teaches us to go out in the world and deal with like mentally ill patients, talk to the community, just in different ways. Teaches us about first aid, first responder, and how to help people in a crisis. It teaches us a variety of other things, with defensive tactics, just dealing with like court, helping people who need to be helped. It's a lot to learn, but it's really good.
Good. Out of all the lessons taught in BLET, which one do you think is the most important?
I would have to say mental illness, because we want to help those people. You know, we really don't know them like that, so we want to be able to help them and build a rapport with them to help them and get the help that they need.
Good. Why do you think the program here at Sampson is so important to our community?
Well, because it teaches us to go out into the world and help people in Sampson County build relationships. Without this training, I mean, we really wouldn't know what to do or how to handle situations, so BLET helps us, you know, prepare us for that.
Okay. Now, the most important question. Why did you want to get in law enforcement? And what are your plans when you finish BLET?
I actually work for Sampson County Sheriff Office or Clinton Police Department.
Good. Well, good luck to you in the future, and good luck on your state exam.
All right, thank you, sir.
Somebody needs to be on stage.
Oh, man. This night has gone by really quickly, hasn't it? Come on out here, fellas, and tell us what you've been doing backstage.
Oh my gosh, just being awed by all these young people with all these talents, and being awed by Dr. Starling's staff here that can just do anything, and being awed by the number of people that are picking up the phones, pressing the red button on the website, and donating money. I've got a friend out there, a friend of the college, that I know he's watching, and I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm looking for a really, really nice pledge, Lyman Horn. I mean, if you're, and I know you're watching, so get your checkbook out and go ahead and write that check. I've got a couple others in my pocket here, and it's pretty exciting. Dr. Starling?
No, Lyman, last year I think you made me tell a joke. I don't have a joke for you this year, but I do want to thank you for all your years of support and the support you're going to give Steve, because he's just challenged you to it. But on behalf of the college family, this is one of the things we look forward to. You mentioned the talented staff and faculty. We have a group of people that are dedicated to the mission of the college. We continue to grow and experience the vitality of some young people that are here, and we're excited about the years to come.
Thank you, Dr. Starling. I've always been inspired by the number of people, large number of people, who are enthusiastic about this institution, this central institution in Sampson County. And it's impossible not to get whipped up into a frenzy of my own enthusiasm over it. And I've been that way for years, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
Well, again, Lisa, for your leadership each year in making this happen. Steve, you're perennially one of our favorite supporters and continuing to be one of our favorite MCs. Paul, this is a role you need to aspire to. But on behalf of Sampson Community College and our extended family, thank you for allowing us to do another telethon, and have a great evening.
Not yet. We're takeover. The cosmetology department, the staff, and the students. Are y'all ready for the unveiling? Come on out. Come on. Let's make room for them. And, would you like to say something, Ms. Jones?
On the behalf of our cosmetology department, here is Miss Jessica Bird. I would like to thank Miss Johanna Flores for doing the curling. Miss Victoria Riviere, she did the makeup. And Miss Caitlin Smith, I was looking for you. She did her nails.
Nice.
Awesome job.
All right, I'm up next, and Steve, you may want to get in on this next time. Thank you. We appreciate it. I know that was a lot of fun. And Jessica, you were a great sport. Thank you for participating in this. Thank you, Paul, Bill, and Steve, and all of our friends at STAR. Have a good evening.